ahead, Mr. Syrup with the dirty Sprite. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Lil' mama tryna cut, I'ma beat it right. Do it all night, I could do it all night. You tryna get your money, get your hustle right. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Please don't talk no junk, you might die tonight. Daddy told me better go out there and get it. Have a plan, if a man don't work, that nigga finish. Waste your time on the block, smoking swishes with my niggas. If you tryna clock some figures, better focus on your business. Hit that block, run the checkup, better do it in the quickness. Before the fair's raised and you asking God forgiveness, we can party all night. Homie, please pass the Guinness. Tryna bag me some chickens. I'm a rapper up for Christmas and I shine so bright. Watch these haters catch the sickness, living life like a boss players. Haters taking pictures, and I tell you, watch these hoes. It's a motto, not a scripture. If you talking on them phones, best believe they come and get you. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Go ahead, Mr. Syrup with the dirty Sprite. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Lil' mama tryna cut, I'ma beat it right. Do it all night, I could do it all night. You tryna get your money, get your hustle right. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Please don't talk no junk, you might die tonight. I learned about my lesson quite early. I was trying to catch some plays, but they say I was too early. Just smoking on a bubble, and my homie call it Shirley. Well, I'm heaven on earth, and the pastor say I'm worthy. A nigga from the trenches and my teeth white and pearly. I was moving through that ghetto in that all black Chevy. My homie leaning out the window, screaming fuck 11. All this shit I done been through, hope I go to heaven. I done took so many losses, boy, I learned my lesson. Next that time for stepping, use my mind as a weapon. If raw ways start to beckon, watch these niggas stressing. I'ma clean up the streets, that's first round possession. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Go ahead, Mr. Syrup with the dirty Sprite. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Lil' mama tryna cut, I'ma beat it right. Do it all night, I could do it all night. You tryna get your money, get your hustle right. Do it all night, I could do it all night. Please don't talk no junk, you might die tonight.
Woo! Yes, we're back, guys. We are back. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio Freestyle Friday. First thing first, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Kit, and also Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Prince Akeem, Jordan, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is cracking like it?
Do it all night. I'ma do it all night.
Go ahead.
Please don't talk no junk. What's good, man?
Not much, man. What's happening?
Hey man, I'm feeling good, man. We here as always, man. It's Fridays of the weekend, so you better let it go as we always do. So let's get it.
Like always, shout out to True, never favorite that's in the building. He said, "What's up, brother? What's going on with you? Happy New Year. I ain't seen you in a long time. Akeem, dog, that's you. LOL. Yes, it is him.
Yeah.
It's him. That's him right there rapping. Broadway Fat. That is his artist name. So go ahead and check him out. He is on YouTube, and it's also his album. Link is pretty much is in the community tab. So go ahead and check it out on the community tab. His music is out now. That's his first, pretty much what? That's your first music video, right?
My first music video, yeah.
Yeah, so that's his first music video. So go ahead, check it out. It's on YouTube, Broadway Facts. That being said, we got a lot of things to talk about. You know, it's Freestyle Friday, anything goes. So let's go ahead, let's get to it. We're moving on to Florida. Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of Florida and pretty much the property taxes from Governor Ron DeSantis?
Yeah, so we heading to your guys' neck of the woods. So with according to the Florida House, there are votes to end the property taxes for homeowners in the state of Florida. The Florida House voted 8230 to pass the HJR 203, which is to try to end the property taxes for homeowners. So we do have a clip on it, so go ahead and play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
And announce the vote. 80 yeas, 30 nays, Mr. Speaker.
Show the bill passes. The clerk will lock the machine and announce the vote.
80 yeas, 30 nays, Mr. Speaker.
Show the bill passes.
Yeah, and also with this, it would exempt all non-school properties taxes on homestead properties over the next 10 years as well. So this is big things coming down in Florida. So we, after y'all seen this, we got to take on they try to end the property tax for homeowners.
I can't know you got more detail when it comes to aspect of the home property tax in Florida. What is the good and what is the bad on it?
So here's the thing. The good is, for a lot of people don't know, Florida's a retirement state. The average homeowner is over the age of 65.
Oh, I ain't know that.
This,
Good.
your average homeowner, this is going to bring billions of dollars back into homeowners. So when we say property tax, we're talking about condos, we're talking about townhouses, we're talking about this. Now, him eliminating that will give more people money than more cash. But here's the problem with this: where they're going to get the money for public services. That's the thing I'm worried about. Roads, bridges, the upkeep. People know property taxes take care of a lot of these things. And I'm wondering how they're going to offset this money. That's my biggest worry. But it's a win for the average person because Florida, California, New York, and Texas pay the highest property taxes. You know what I mean? And it has been an epidemic, which scared a lot of home buyers. If this passed, don't be surprised if you see the prices of homes skyrocket to $2 to $3 million. Because if you get a home here, you're not going to pay no property taxes. Subsequently, saying you're owning it forever.
No, but the proposal did pass. Now it's just got to go to the House and then to the Senate, and then you already know to the Supreme Court if they're going to even allow it to happen. But a lot of people, a lot of Floridians are excited about it, like you said, Hakeem, because there's a lot of retired people here, and also the fact for new people that are trying to buy homes here in South Florida, it also going to make it also going to be a good thing. Now, I was debating somebody because he mentioned the same thing. He said, okay, where the other resources going to come from if they're
Thank
taking
you.
property taxes out? How are they going to take care of the other services? Pretty much, I'm going to be honest with you. They already got the money. They could be and take care of other services. They just choose not to. My dad,
100%.
people I know, my relative who are homeowners, they've been paying property taxes for decades.
Yep.
So they had accumulated money. It's just they choose not to put it in the right places. I don't know if they was going based on the, of course, we're going to talk about the Trump terrorist situation, but you saw the Supreme Court didn't even pass that. So I don't know if they might change it, but it seems like the Supreme Court ain't playing with certain rulings. So let's see. It's a good idea. It went through, but let's see it happens all around when it comes to the aspect of the Senate and the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Ron, I agree with you 1,000% when it comes to the state of Florida. I mean, they have some type of money. That's not just Florida, but any other state, other than maybe the other southern Floridas like that. The poor states of the southern states like Louisiana, Mississippi, we don't know. When it comes to like Florida, or New York, or California, they do have money, but you're right about it. They probably just want to get it out. But going back to the end to the property taxes, this does have when it comes to other states, people that want to move to Florida, eye opener, especially people that live in the Northeast and also the Midwest. Even though price when it comes to houses might be a little bit higher, like in South Florida, or you'll go to the Tampa area, anything like that. Also, Orlando, I believe prices might go a little bit higher when it comes to property taxes, but it does put a notice when it comes to people in the Northeast and also the Midwest, maybe here and also West Coast, to say, yo, property taxes ending the homeowners, they definitely keep a peak of, maybe people that want to look for houses or condominiums and kind of move to the state of Florida.
Sounds good. But let's see what happens, man. Shout out to Florida for that huge win. And then we already know Florida is like one of the biggest states when it comes to different opportunities. So that is going to be a good point, Jordan. That is going to bring a lot of people here. But I mean, prices in Florida is going to go up. It's pretty much going to be like another New York. I was telling everybody. Because all the New Yorkers is moving down to Florida.
Yep.
So, let's see how it goes. Moving on to other trending news, man, on this Freestyle Friday. So, Jordan, what's going on over there in Alabama with this? They call him what, the honey bun? Honey Bun Sheriff. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had to talk about this. So I call himself the Honey Bun Man. So Alabama jail officer is facing 7 felony extortion charges for allegedly taking honey buns from inmates. He says the case is retaliation after being suspected of leaking a violent jail video supporting certain political candidates. And yep, the honey bun man, which I call him. So we do have a clip on it. So go ahead and play the clip, and after that, we chop it up.
2 decades, Jarvis Moore walked into the Morgan County Jail and went to work.
I've done everything that there is to be done there. Something that I wanted to do ever since I was a child.
But on Friday, he walked through a different door, turning himself in on 7 counts of felony extortion. I've contacted Morgan County officials to get to the bottom of the charges, but due to courthouse renovations, the filings are delayed. Moore was told this stems from his firing in September.
And they told me that I was being terminated for taking honey bun and store items from inmates.
You heard that right. Honey buns. Moore doesn't deny taking the honey buns, but he says he was simply following orders.
This idea has been going on for years and years.
He says when inmates started a fire in the jail, it was policy to take commissary from inmates who started the fire and give to others.
The honey buns were actually given to another inmate to clean up, or the items. There was nothing ever kept in possession. It was used as a tool to stop burning in the jail.
Moore and his attorney Scott Morrow believe this is much bigger than 7 felony counts for 7 honey buns.
It's retaliatory 100%. His problems began specifically when the John Scott incident occurred.
John Scott Jr. died in jail custody in April of last year. This video of Scott Jr. being dragged through the jail was leaked in May. Moore says he was asked multiple times if he was the one who leaked it. He believes it's the main reason he was passed up multiple times to become the first black lieutenant in Morgan County history.
That was one of the main goals that I wanted to do, and that would have been even stronger to help people.
Moore says he was placed on administrative leave each time a position came up.
One thing, he's African American and they don't want him to be a lieutenant. And then because he supported Anna Franklin in that video.
And if she's back in office again, I can assure the citizens of Morgan County you will see significant change.
Moore posted this video 5 weeks before he was charged.
They wanted to keep their thumb on Jarvis and keep him down, and they came up with this honey bun criminal charge.
A spokesperson from the sheriff's office told me this investigation into stolen honey buns started in August and was turned over to the DA in November before the video was posted.
I'm truly not guilty of extortion. The only thing I did wrong was protect the jail and try to secure the jail.
We want justice, and we want everybody treated the same. If you're going to arrest one person for this type of activity in the jail, arrest them all.
Yep. So so with that being said, they try to put the honey bun against him, but as they lawyer trying to say, they think it's more than that. So that being said, fellas, what do you guys take on this?
You did commit a crime. You took honey bun from the inmate. The boys are hungry. How you gonna have them starving? The boys are hungry. So, but I think there is probably using this as a political stunt. They're trying to make an example out of him because he was trying to move up to higher ranks. And we already know Hakeem talks about Alabama all the time. I don't want to talk about Alabama. Hakeem, his beloved Alabamians. But it's true. They are very mistreated. Certain group of people. And it shows you the more you try to move up in rank, they will find any little thing, especially him taking away a honey bun from inmates.
Oh my God.
Well, I call him, like Jordan said, the Mr. Honey Bun Man. Go ahead.
Listen, y'all have heard me on here and heard my rants about Alabama. This is in line with Alabama culture, politics, and how they do. They're very vindictive, very retaliatory, and they want to treat you like trash. And if you're not a part of the go along, get along gang, we'll get you up out of here. So it's just like, it's business as usual. That's why I advocate to submerge Alabama deep in the sea, to submerge Mississippi deep in the sea, and parts of Georgia. I want to flood those cities.
Ain't gonna happen.
Don't forget parts of Louisiana too, Hakeem. Some parts of Louisiana as well. Yeah, man. This is, well, I've seen the story about honey buns, but just look at a deeper story into it. I know he wants to. This man wants wants to move up and everything, but they'll put anything as silly as you put a felony charge for you selling honey buns, which is as silly as it is. Unfortunately, they are doing that to him. Yeah, it's just shows to you, people that's watching this, of how, if you want to move up some in the political game in certain states, they will try to frame you, they will try to extort you, they will do anything for you for not to get to the highest level that you possibly be. And for this case, they put honey bombs on them when it comes to seven probably extortion, seven. Putting honey buns on them, and which is silly as it says, which I think that they can fight it and everything, but yeah, man, it just shows you in certain areas in the South, if you have a certain color of skin, if you want to move up, if you want to play their games, it will try to extort you somehow and put charges on you. As we see this man, here, he is with the honey buns.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Moving on to money. Money makes the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of financial news, big dog? Shout out to Evelyn Perez. That's also in the building.
Let's get into it. Let's give me 1 second. Oh shoot. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Like always, shout out to the 70 people right now watching us on Bingo Live.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about the U.S. economy. So a new GPD data came out for the end of 2025, and it shows there was a 1% when it comes to growth rate in the fourth quarter, which it shows that there's a little bit of a slowdown when it comes to the U.S. economy. So we do have a clip when it comes to ABC News. So go ahead and play the clip, and after that, we'll talk about it.
The economy is growing at a lower rate than expected. The latest GDP report shows the U.S. economy grew at 1.4% in the fourth quarter. That's down from 4.4% in the previous quarter. ABC's Elizabeth Selzy is here with more on what it all means. Hi, Elizabeth. So what do these numbers tell you about the state of the economy?
Diane, this number shows a slowdown in the economy in the final 3 months of last year. That 1.4% GDP growth is about half of what economists were expecting, so definitely below expectations. And as you pointed out, it's a slowdown from what we'd seen earlier in the year as far as how fast the economy was growing, which was above 4%. What this report shows us is there is still strong investment happening from businesses. We're seeing a lot of investment from companies on AI. That is helping to boost growth. Consumer spending still solid. Remember, consumers account for more than 2/3 of all spending in the economy. So if they are out spending, buying stuff, that generally keeps the economy growing. That is what we saw, a solid number with consumer spending. And it does look like, Diane, a little bit of the lower growth from this report is because of the government shutdown, shaving off some of the higher growth that we had seen. But this is definitely a number that is far below expectations, shows a slowdown for sure.
Elizabeth, meanwhile, another newly released report on the Federal Reserve's preferred measure of inflation shows prices were up 2.9% in December from a year ago. What's behind that?
Yeah, we look really closely at this number, Diane, because this is what the Fed looks at when it's trying to understand where inflation is headed. And what this shows us is inflation is still above where the Fed wants it to be. So 2.9% inflation rate in December from a year ago. The Fed wants that number to be at 2%. And when you kind of dig into why we look at this data especially, it covers a lot of the places you really spend money on in your day-to-day services. So medical care, housing, those are places where we see people spending more money than they have over the past year. That has been a lot higher, and that's contributing to those higher prices in this data. That's something the Fed's going to be looking at. And likely, Diane, what this does is keep the Fed in a position where it's less likely to cut interest rates with inflation still above where it wants it to be.
Yeah, so there you have it. But when it comes to the GDP, what it means, gross domestic product, especially it's a primary economic indicator for gauging the economic health, tracking growth, contractions, and international comparisons using the data for products, income, and the goods in the United States. So with that being said, fellas, what do you guys take on this?
I don't know. It's
There's
like
a
the consumers ain't doing that. Go ahead, King. I'm just thinking
No,
about
you're right. There's a book called Wealth of Worlds. It breaks down economics. When people spend money, that grows the GDP. As people spend money, companies start making more money, they invest more, they build more companies, they buy more companies, they make more products. Right now, if people don't notice, prices is going high, but people are spending less, indicating that yes, the GDP is going to slow down compared to places like China, whose GDP is out of control because they're building, manufacturing, spending money, and they're doing all the things that showing they have a healthy economy. Brazil is another faster growing GDP. Brazil is not like how it was a couple years ago. Yes, you still have some poverty, but you have new millionaires are popping up every day with the advent of technology. We are the greatest country in the world. That doesn't mean we're not going to suffer due to common things that are going on.
So here's the problem: is this is why the economy is slow to grow because, like I said, I came made a good point when it comes to aspect of the how consumers are not spending the way that they should due to the fact is of high prices. One of the issues with the old administration team, remember they raised wages on certain companies, and when you start raising wages on certain companies, then certain things go up. For the consumer to start spending again, things got to start going down, and I don't think that's happening because then you have remember you have not Walmart, you have McDonald's pretty much raised their minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now their burgers like $16, $17. So for forcing them to do that, they got to bring things back down to a whole different level, which I don't think they're going to end up doing. So I think that was it. Everything plays with this tariffs situation. We're going to talk about that soon.
Yep.
It would have been a good look for the U.S. because it would have brought more economic into the U.S. But now since they stop it, now they got to find other ways how to build the economy within the U.S.
Yep, you guys were really on point when it comes to the GDP. Basically, you guys are 100% correct. What you guys are saying, and I want people that lives like a low poverty, and really look at when it comes to GDP and everything, and how it really works and everything, and how it really affects your life when it comes to you spending things, when it comes to gas, groceries, all stuff of things, and how you see stuff higher prices, maybe in gas, grocery, all those type of things as well. So. Yeah, GDP is a really very, very good indicator. I'm going to use that a little bit more, when it comes to, tracking, here in the state of California, also the city of Los Angeles, where I'm at and everything. So yeah, people just be aware, if you want to use the GDP, to see how, how the US economy is, it's very, very worth it. And it probably help you out when it comes to spending.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Moving along to hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. You know what's going on when it comes to aspect of hip hop news, big dog?
Yep, let's get into it. Let's talk about 50 Cent. So 50 Cent put a video on his page and also a paper of Jim Jones getting evicted out of his studio. And I don't know how he got it, but he got it. And also he got the. I mean, I know how he got it. He knew the owner of the building. I can see you guys a picture too. But with that being said, go ahead and play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
He cut the lights off. You're not supposed to. You heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off. What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. My property. All right? You got a proper talking about it.
So yeah, so 50 Cent knows the landlord. He's an Asian guy. I have a picture. I'm sending it to you, Ronnie. I do have a picture of him. Of the picture of him, and yeah, he got the documents of Jim Jones, and he put it out there. And Jim Jones didn't say anything about it yet, but he really 50 said, you know how petty he is. He let people know like, yo, Jim Jones, he ain't paying his bills, he ain't paying his rent. So with that being said, fellas, what you guys take on it?
Jim, Jim, everything they were saying was true. Remember, it was when we did the last take on there, he was talking about, oh no, that's my property. I don't know what 50 Cent is talking about. I keep telling people 50 Cent not gonna post nothing unless he give exact information from someone. He said, hey, he got the information from the landlord, was in the property of New York. Well, I don't know if it's New York or New Jersey. And he said Jim Jones hasn't been paying. Jim Jones now got kicked out. Now he went to the property and did damage. Now he did damage to the property, which is gonna cost him later. So even if he didn't get evicted, he totally got evicted now because you put damages to the property. So sometimes, Jim, you got to think. You just can't be out here just doing anything. And I understand it doesn't look good because, they consider you to be a celebrity, so you got to show them that you got the bag. But people do fall through hard times. I don't know why these entertainers don't understand. People do have hard times sometimes. You're not going to have the bag all the time. And 50 said, I found a great opportunity to troll. That's what he do. So that's all I can say on that. I know this New York beef is just crazy.
This has let me know that 50 Cent is not the one you want to beef with. He has been undefeated on every beefs that he have gotten, to where he doesn't even have to physically touch you anymore. Humiliation is currency. But this also shows, Ron, to go in what you say. The lavish lifestyle Jomo has been living, Jomo probably spent $2 million on clothes alone, $2 million on cars, property taxes. You're not going to be able to keep up with this forever. And he's not making music like he used to. It's sad for me to say this, but he's 50 years old. He is literally 50 years old. These guys that we was looking up to, they're 50. They're older than us. So I don't know if he invested his money in stocks or like you should be able to pay a property like because he's renting out a space. He doesn't, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But 50's undefeated.
Hey, y'all remember Cam got on Jim Jones too. Look what Cam doing. He has a very successful podcast. He's taking care of himself too. And you see why, Cam, you don't mess with Jimmy no more because Jim, when it comes to his money, as we seen, like we should not see a man, with the history he had when it comes to music and everything, and seeing a video like this kicking the door that he got evicted from. That to me, that's just like, yo, I mean, I know about hard times and everything, but with his situation and everything, could have got another studio, another apartment, or anything like that. But just seeing that and not doing well with his money, man, it just shows you like, yo, man, you're right, Ronnie. Celebrities come fall with hard times as everybody does, but 50, it's like he has an armory of pettiness. He has like he's everywhere. New York City, you mess with him, don't mess with him, man. Yeah, man, 50 got everything. If you say even that before you said fit, you try to get at him, he's gonna get at you. And 50 doesn't play around. He got sources. He got everything. He knows what's up. So yeah, man, feel bad for Jimmy, but shout out to 50, man. He's the king of petty, and he always have something for you.
Yeah, but remember, like I can't say the new currency is humiliation, and that's what he's doing to everybody in New York, and he's not stopping it either. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching us all across the board, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and also Twitch, Rumble, TikTok. Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Main topic on today's show. So the Supreme Court ruled against Donald Trump and his terrorist idea. Woo, Jordan, what's going on with that one? That's a big one.
Yes, it is. It very is. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the Supreme Court with Donald Trump. My phone is tripping. So the Supreme Court has ruled that Donald Trump are his tariffs is some of his tariff that they're going to is going to be upheld. They have been battling this for the last for months now, and they finally made a ruling this morning. And we do have a clip on it, so go ahead and play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
His authority, trying to invoke a law that had never been used before by a president in this way, a statute that says nothing about tariffs, nothing about taxes, and the high court saying he does not have the authority to do this. This is typically a matter that has been left up to Congress. Every court that looked at this before had said the president had gone too far and said he used essentially this is a matter for Congress to try to do it. Delegate the court some was only looking at one specific mechanism that he used under this emergency powers.
Sorry, hold
on. The high court today is saying the president essentially overstepped his authority, trying to invoke a law that had never been used before by a president in this way, a statute that says nothing about tariffs, nothing about taxes, and the high court saying he does not have the authority to do this. This is typically a matter that has been left up to Congress. Every court that looked at this before had said the president had gone too far and said essentially this is a matter for Congress that can delegate some authority to the president, but not all, and certainly not in the sweeping way that he tried to do it. The big question now, what happens to all the money that has been paid by these companies over the last year? Remember, these were a series of tariffs done by executive order. You see the president's there at the Oval Office announcing these tariffs. The high court today is saying the president virtually overstepped to trading partners. He used a variety of different mechanisms to try to do it. The court was only looking at one specific mechanism that he used under this Emergency Powers Act, right? And that's the one that I mentioned doesn't say anything about tariffs or taxes. It talks about regulating imports. But the courts that have looked at this before have said essentially regulating imports is not a tax. Doing taxes is for Congress, and therefore he went too far. Again, we're talking about over $130 billion that has been paid by these companies over the last several weeks. You see there the breakdown of the justices again. Chief Justice Roberts, Justice Gorsuch, Justice Barrett, all appointed, Justice Gorsuch and Barrett, I should say, appointed by President Trump, now ruling against him in this major blow to the president's agenda. Against virtually all.
Yeah, man. So there you have it. The Supreme Court ruled it all. Shout out to Waha. He said Ronnie Supreme Court ruled against American $2,000 tariff tax. So with that being said, fellas, we gotta check on this.
All of our trading partners.
I would say this is a big L. This is a big L for the U.S. United States has been used, abused, and spit on by other countries where they tax us for higher tariffs costs. Now we gotta face the reality. The Supreme Court ruled against it, like why I said the Supreme Court ruled against Americans to get $2,000 each quarter within with the pretty much this terrorist situation. They don't want American people to win. I'm just saying like that. Do not want American people to win. They want a certain class of people to win. The other class, they want them to suffer and to be slaves, like Hakeem told me.
Yes.
And working class citizen. They do not any way for us to benefit. They're gonna find for us to not benefit. That's how this political game works. And I know people don't like Trump. I know people's against him. Some people don't like some of his policy, but this one right here, a lot of American people should really reevaluate and rethink of what everything that he was trying to do. He was trying to put money back into the American people's pocket. What?
I pray that President Trump will fight this out, because this was one of the mechanisms that was heading us to being one of the greatest countries. We was now finally able to play on a level playing field.
He used
a lot of economic games that China has been playing has weakened us in the market. intellectual property stolen. They manufacture everything that we buy. They had us under control. The tariffs was only able to level the playing field for us. Rolling this back is going to set us back another 30 years. And I pray that they overrule it. I'll land there.
Yep, and to me, this comes to the basics when it comes to the three branches when it comes to the government, and when it comes to the executive, which is Donald Trump is in, the traditional, which is in the Supreme Court. They felt like what Trump was doing is wrong, and they overruled it. But the thing is, if they would have if they would have upheld it, it still had to go to legislature, which is Congress, and the Senate still had to vote for it to let it go through and everything. So. When it comes to being the president, you might be the executive president, but you still got the legislative branch and also the judicial branch that's always watching. If they feel like you do it wrong, they go ding you. Unfortunately, I thought this was definitely going to help out when it comes to the tariff tax that we was going to get, but unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a major rollback, and it sounds like we might not be getting any, and like you said, Hakeem, hopefully you'll see if Donald Trump will fight this, which I believe he will. He is disappointed, and we'll just go from there.
Shout out to Igor. Igor's 9241. Shout out to you. I ain't seen you in a long time, big dog. We pay tariffs and taxes, not other country. U.S. debt forecast to hit 64 trillion. That's why he was trying to bring money back into the U.S. So you could. I promise you, they really think American people are stupid. They really think American people are stupid. He was trying to bring money back into the U.S. That was the whole point. Remember his whole point in the presidency is to attack on the tariffs will also bring down the national debt. That's the whole point. I'm not Republican, no Democrat, but I gotta see what fits the American people, and now what fits the American people. We need stuff to bring the national debt down, and now the national debt is gonna go right back up again. Like you said, it's expected to hit $64 trillion. So what's another way for us to tackle the national debt then?
So the thing is, about Ronnie, it's some of his tariffs that they're going to take down, which is still a major blow. But I do want to know what so since there's a lot of money is going to be go away and everything. I want to see what money is still left over and still where we could build from that. And that could be like, even though he took him like over a year to reach where he's reached, now it might take him maybe a couple more years to reach what he needs to reach, or to cut down the debt. So yeah.
Well, let's see what they got planned out, cooked up. But this doesn't look good for the beginning of the year. It doesn't look good at all. It doesn't, and then we got a couple of more months to go. So let's see what happens, man. So, but it's kind of hard when you got your own team ruling against you. That's not good. Because remember, those people, I think he appointed them to be in office, and that
majority of them. Yep, majority of them. Yep.
Go against you is not a good look. Moving along to other trending news, Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of sports? What's happening when it comes to aspect of sports news, big dog?
All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about the NBA. So the NBA is back from this All-Star weekend, and one of the primetime games that came out last night was the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks. So the Pistons has been beating the Knicks the last two games, and this was a really primetime game for the Knicks to come back, but the Detroit Pistons would not let that happen. And Cade Cunningham, which he had a great performance to show now he's a superstar, went for 42 against them. So we do have a clip on it. So after that, play the clip. After that, we'll chop it up.
Missing Stu, JD, that's a big part of our team, big part of why we are where we are. So everybody had to step up, and I'm just glad we got this win.
Yeah, you mentioned no all-star in JD, and Isaiah Stewart's such a big part of this team's identity. What does it say about the toughness and depth of this group that you guys just continue to pull these things out?
Yeah, I mean, from top to bottom. Paul Reed, obviously he started the game, and he's been big time for us. Every time his number's called, he's big time. Tolu Smith comes in and battles with Mitchell Robinson, Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something you don't see too much, and top to bottom. So. I'm lucky to have a team like this. We have a coaching staff that's great, prepares us every night. So, great win for us.
So yeah, so right now the Detroit Pistons are right now they have the best record in the East. Like I said, they had beat the Knicks 3 times already. They played them one more time again, and right now they're looking really really special. So my take is for you guys is Detroit Pistons since they have the #1 seed are they are do you see them coming out out of the East other than Boston, New York, Cleveland, and Toronto?
Yeah, I see him coming out of these. They playing Cunningham been doing really well. He has about close to 30 points a game. I think 9 assists and I think 6 rebounds. So he's average about a good. He's a good rounding player, and I think he's pretty much the leader of the team, motivating the team. So I see them going far. But the New York Knicks is going to be a challenge for them, and also Boston because Jason Tatum is about to come back soon.
They have been playing well, and it's been a while that the Pistons has actually been a factor. So to see this team healthy and running plays and doing this, it is good. They look like they're flowing together. They got good teamwork ethics, but like you say, Tatum, I don't know if you've been watching him. He's been working out. He's getting healthy,
Yeah.
and him and Jalen, they're about to come back and dominate. And then you got Carl Anthony too. He's been balling like crazy. Dominican. So let's just hope to see what goes on. But they're going to have a real tough team to beat. They got 2 teams they got to worry about. Everybody else is really easy to slaughter. So we'll see what happens.
Why is it going to be said beating the Knicks is not a signature win? It's not because it's not playoffs.
Yeah, you're right about that. And the thing is, we're seeing this. I don't think the Knicks is going to the finals. I mean, I thought the Knicks was going to win. I'm a legit Pistons fan, but what I'm seeing Detroit's doing right now, and fellas, 2 years ago they had the worst record in the league. The worst record in the league. Last year they tripled their wins, and now this year they got the #1 seed and they might go to and everything. So yeah, I'm definitely a believer in the Pistons. I think Cade Cunningham, he's definitely a top 2 MVP. Him and also Jaylen Brown in Boston, who is playing very, very well. I believe the Pistons can lock up the #1 seed, and they've just been playing hard-nosed basketball, and I believe they can go to the finals. I am scared of Boston. I'm not scared of the Knicks. I think Detroit can beat the Knicks. I think we might sweep the Knicks because we've been destroying them, like beating them down. I'm just worried about the Boston. We might see. I'm just worried about seeing Boston, but this Detroit team, Cade Cunningham, he is a superstar, and if he can lock up the #1 seed and continue to play well, might win the MVP. So shout out to the Detroit Pistons. We're gonna definitely got to see how to play in the playoffs because they're still a young team, and we'll just see what then.
Igor, he also said Trump is not a good businessman. He was saved by the government. He had bankruptcy. Banks took a gamble with him because he created a brand. Well, a lot of they can tell you a lot of businessmen that get into business wasn't really great businessmen. A lot of them, but they later in life they become great businessmen. Like they say, I think they even say Jeff Bezos wasn't a good businessman either. But look where he's at now. Like a lot of people wasn't a good businessman. The bank's gonna gamble on people they see that gonna feature high potential. And you saw that President Trump, he's not a good businessman when it came to aspect of certain things, but his mind itself, I'm not gonna lie, he's very sharp. He's sharp. He's sharper than any other president we had when it comes to aspect of business. For real, for real. And I like the guy. I think he's funny. I think he's good for TV. I always tell people he's good for TV. Moving along to other trending news. So Jordan, what's going on with Kashawn Rock getting ready for her her boxing debut? What is it, this weekend?
I think it's either this week or next weekend, but she has shown herself that she's been very training hard and for a boxing duet, and it's coming up very, very soon. And she has a short clip of her how she's working well and being very, very ready for a boxing duet. So with that being said, here's a little teaser of her. So go ahead and play a little clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
She gonna get knocked out. Music in the background. She gonna get knocked out. That girl gonna, because it's different. I'm telling you, that training is different when you play against somebody that can really box.
Yeah. So yeah, man, she's looked like she's taking it seriously, and man, She's been training the last 2 months, I believe, ever since she got signed by a little for a boxing team. So she is really training hard. So with that being said, fellas, would you guys take up her, seeing how she's training?
Boxing is tough. I told you, boxing is tough. It's not that easy, man. Most of these guys that get in the ring, they started from childhood. Then they put themselves in the ring. Just say one day, oh, I want to become a boxer. It's a lot of hard work. And I'm telling you, the women in the women division, some of them are very fierce when it comes to boxing. Like you see, Clarissa Shield actually have a boxing event this weekend, I believe so. She's the one that have a boxing event this weekend. So it shows you that some of these girls are very determined. So I think who she should have trained with is Clarissa Shield, because she would have pretty much helped her. I think that's what it was.
I like this new Krishan Rock. I like the fact that she's in boxing. I don't know if you noticed this, but she comes from a family of fighters. They said that she is just one of many sisters who can actually really get down, and the one who taught her is even more of an animal. So, but I like the fact, you know why this is good? She has to be sober for this. She can't be on drugs. She's getting her mind right, her body right. Training does make you focus. And I have seen less dysfunctional stuff about her. I'm actually rooting for her on this one.
I am too. And y'all remember, she's an athlete. Before this Blueface stuff, she's an athlete. She always been an athlete. You know, her being in track and field, she is an athlete, you know, and she is built like an athlete. And I'm proud of Corey Sharp, what she's doing. You know, do I expect her to win? No, but how she's taking it seriously and everything, I hope that, you know, she could make a really good career out of this. I really hope so, because I never see Krishan be so focused like she was. I remember when she was playing with Ryan Garcia a few months back. They was practicing boxing, and Ryan Garcia was like, "Yo, you got some stuff." And right now, I'm with you, Hakeem. I'm proud of Krishan, what she's doing right now. I just hope she succeeds, because if she succeeds, you gotta worry about that Blueface stuff no more. She could focus on this career, and she gotta worry about this no more. And to me, I am going to watch her too. You know, I'm definitely going to see how serious she is, because you could definitely tell how long she'll stay in the ring and her condition and everything, how she'll keep up when it comes to boxing. So I am proud of Krishan Rock on this, and I wish her best success on this.
Who was that boxer they put in the ring? They say who we could box? Nate Robinson. That's a prime example. When Nate Robinson you saw he got knocked out within a couple of seconds.
But he was old. He's old, and Jake Paul is a really good boxer.
That was how to tell you. They're gonna put her against somebody that's gonna knock her out. I'm telling you, it's an embarrassment. They're doing it for media attention. I'm telling you, it's not a good look. I won't do it. I'll be like, it's cool, get your viral moment, but her in the ring with a
Ronnie, if she can last 3 rounds, will you be proud of her if she lasts 3 rounds?
I'll be like, I promise you, I'll give her a good critique, but I don't see her lasting 3 rounds. I think within the first round she's gonna get knocked. They're gonna get her somebody tough. I promise you they're gonna get, because remember, with her is media attention. That's why people fail to realize, when you're a viral person, they're gonna find a way to make money off of you. They know, come on, Hakeem, in a short period of time, they're gonna put her in the ring. That girl gonna get knocked out real bad.
Yep.
Remember, it was the same thing with Jake Paul. Remember, they put him. Y'all said it. They put him with Anthony Joshua, and remember, I would say, nah, Jake Paul gonna win because he's a good boxer. Remember, he got a lot of people on his back. You saw that guy knock the crap out of him.
Anthony Joshua is another level.
That's what they're gonna do to her. Because these guys, they've been doing this since they were childhood. She just one day I'm going to go in the ring. It doesn't work like that. Wahai also comes in. She just got sober. Hakeem, he going against you. He said she just got sober. So she. I say, look, he going against you. He said she just got sober. I'm saying, crap out of her, man. It's sad.
I think she's gonna beat it.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's just I never see her. Like I said, ever since she's been practicing, been practicing her stuff, I ain't hear anything, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, she haven't. She hasn't been doing anything crazy. Like you said, her head is in the game because she got a boxing match that's coming up. I thought it was this weekend, but I could be wrong. But I thought it was this weekend with the Clarissa Shield fight is this Saturday. So I thought she was gonna be in that like the preliminary, but I guess not the exhibition match. So, but try to let us know if it's this weekend or not. Let us know.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
Yeah, go ahead, look at it right now while I read some of these comments. He said, "Guys, I'm still on the Supreme Court ruling. That move is important. So why you against it or you for it?" Igor say, Trump brain MRI results say it's low IQ. You don't have to be a genius to be rich. Most geniuses that's rich, not rich, they have they are poor. Go ahead.
Her fight is in April 25th. And she's fighting Zenith Zahn. She's a wrestler / slap fighter, so she's a prospect. But yes, it's gonna be in Philly, April 25th.
Then hopefully it's on Netflix. If it's on Netflix, I'll check it out. They gave her somebody light. She might if it's someone light, then yeah, I don't want her to get in the ring with somebody that's gonna. That'd be terrible. They do that to her. To embarrass that girl. I am with Donald. So I'm trying to see because you said you said the Supreme Court ruling that's the most important. So I'm like, that was is it good or is it bad on your part? You said you with the Donald, so you against the Supreme Court or you for the Supreme Court? And I was answering Igor's question. He said Trump brain MRI result was low IQ, but I told him you don't have to be smart to be rich. You don't. If you understand the system and how it works, that's it. Most smart people are working for the rich people. That ain't really that smart. Moving on to other trending news. Good take on that one. Moving on to other trending news. What's going on, Jordan? What's going on with this actor, man, Eric Bain?
Yeah, man. So Eric Bain, who is a famous actor, if you know from Grey's Anatomy, and a couple movies. I think the last movie he did was The Bad Boys. He has passed away at the age of 50. At the age of 53, died very very young. But before that, the illness he was facing, he secretly pre-recorded a final message for his two daughters to be shown after his passing. So we do have the clip on it. So go ahead and play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Oh, you said you with the Donald. You want your $2,000 check. You ain't the only one.
In Georgia, these words are for you. I tried. I stumbled sometimes, but I tried. Overall, we had a blast, didn't we? I remember all the times we spent at the beach. The two of you, me and Mom, in Malibu, Santa Monica. Santa Monica, Hawaii, Mexico. I see you now playing in the ocean for hours, my water babies. Those days, pun intended, were heaven. I want to tell you 4 things I've learned from this disease, and I hope you won't just listen to me. I hope you'll hear me. First, live now. Right now, in the present. It's hard, but I learned to do that. For years, I would wander off mentally, lost in my head for long chunks of time, wallowing in worry and self-pity, shame, and doubt. I'd replay decisions, second-guess myself. I should have done this, I never should have done that. No more. Out of pure survival, I am forced to stay in the present. But I don't want to be anywhere else. The past contains regrets. The future remains unknown. So you have to live now. The present is all you have.
Preach.
Treasure it. Cherish every moment. Second, fall in love. Not necessarily with a person, although I do recommend that as well. But fall in love with something. Find your passion, your joy. Find the thing that makes you want to get up in the morning. Drive you through the entire day. I fell in love for the first time when I was about your age. I fell in love with acting. That love eventually got me through my darkest hours. my darkest day, my darkest year. I still love my work. I still look forward to it. I still want to get in front of a camera and play my part. My work doesn't define me, but it excites me. Find something that excites you. Find your path, your purpose, your dream. Then go for it. Really go for it. Third, choose your friends wisely. Find your people and allow them to find you, and then give yourselves to them. The best of them will give back to you. No judgment, no conditions, no questions asked. I'm so thankful for my very close family and friends. Every single one has stepped up. I can't do even the little things I used to do. I can't drive around town, go to the gym, get coffee, hang out. I've learned to embrace alternatives. My friends come to me, we eat together, watch a game, listen to music. They don't do anything special, they just show up. That's a big one. Just show up. And love your friends with everything you have. Hang on to them. They will entertain you, guide you, help you, support you, and some will save you. Finally, fight with every ounce of your being and with dignity. When you face challenges, health or otherwise, fight. Never give up. Fight until your last breath. This disease is slowly taking my body, but it will never take my spirit. The two of you are different people, but you're both strong and resilient. You inherited resiliency from me. That's my superpower. You knock me down, I bounce right up, and I keep coming back. I get up again and again and again. Mark says I'm like a cat, except a cat has 9 lives and I'm on number 15 easily. So when something unexpected hits you, and it will because that's life, fight and face it with honesty, integrity, and grace, even if it feels or seems surmountable. I hope I've demonstrated that you can face anything. You can face the end of your days. You can face hell with dignity. Fight, girls, and hold your heads high. Billy in Georgia, you are my heart. You are my everything. Good night. I love you. Those are my last words.
So yes, so he had so the disease that he has was ALS, which is a motor neurons disease, and he's been battling it for 10 months of April of last year. So after that being said, what you guys take on this?
Powerful. I ain't gonna lie.
She was about to make me cry.
He was. Everything he said, I speak and I preach about to everybody I know.
Always.
Live in the now.
In the now.
Do what you never did before. Live in that power in the now. The future is unknown, it's uncertain. Live in the now. Live in the present. Do something you never did before. Do whatever you have your heart desire to do. That was the most powerful thing. I'm not even his kid, and I felt super empowered. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt super empowered. And it showed you that life is unknown. He lived his life. He had ups, downs, and different. But he wanted to make sure he tell his kids to make sure live in the present. Cherish those moments. Because that's the only thing you got when you leave this earth. Shout out to him. May he rest easy. And he, like always, I always tell people, he fought a good fight. He did. That was deep. I don't know. Hakeem had something to say. No, go ahead.
No, that was it.
Yeah, man. To get this disease so young of the age he is, and to battle it for the 10 months, man. Yeah, man, it's just sad to see. You know, we're a good actor, man, and hopefully not the words he told his daughters for everybody else is listening to it. So when it comes to something that comes up, unfortunately become disease, fight to your best. Fight to your best because tomorrow's never promised.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Guys, also very important, go to KL Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find the KL Culture Radio store, and some of you guys that are watching us on the mobile device, you will see the KL Culture Radio, like a small little t-shirt, coffee mug, and a sweater. Click on it, it'll lead you guys right over to the merch, and that's where you can find everything me and Jordan and Hakeem is rocking today. So go ahead and check it out. It's in the KL Culture Radio store. Link is pinned on top of the chat. It's also in the description as well, and it is also highlighted for you guys can see it. For those that's not pretty much on not able to pretty much type to see the link pinned on top of the chat. Also, guys, so very important, go to KL Culture Radio community post. That's where you can find President King book, Raise the King, Black Love. That's also out now, and also his album that's out now, Broadway Fat. That's out now. Link is in the community post. And, before we head on out here, we gotta play songs from the album because Broadway Fat is gonna be the newest thing in South Florida. Watch what I tell you guys. Remember what I tell you guys. Remember what I tell you.
I'm in too deep. Mama said, boy, get off the street. I'm locked in with the gang, I'm in the street. Police tapping phones, yeah, they know it's me. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah. Catching cases, blow a child, I'm in too deep. Yeah. Been on my business, tell them moms ain't fucking with me. I'm locked in with the mob, they gon' slide with me. I'm from the city, so we show no pity. These hoes want me cause they know I run the city. We blowing money, watch these niggas acting funny. They want this life, but you gotta give up something. The feds know me, they say Broadway Fast most wanted. They trying to catch me, I was hiding in Bahamas. I love fast cars and I love fast women. My dream to be a kingpin and then I'm finished. I'm popping pistols if these niggas want to issue. Don't take it there cause we might just get up with you. I'm living wild and the world don't like my style. Young, black and educated with a clean smile. I'm hitting stains, put a pen up on these streets. My mama told me I've been up, I need to sleep. Her walking's on me, I'ma scare these fools to sleep. It's a track hawk, not a G, we here to see. I hit the gas and it feel like quantum leap. I'm in the corners, boy, you better gon' see me. I'm in too deep. Mama said, boy, get off the street. I'm locked in with the gang, I'm in the streets. Police tapping phones, yeah, they know it's me. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah. Catching cases, blow a child, I'm in too deep. Yeah. I'm insane ever since I made a cheat. I've been winning ever since Sesame Streets. Canary diamonds on them watches, not a tweet. I flood the block up with them gators, boy, we deep. The beat bumping, bass stomping, I'm on fleek. My nephew getting though, you know it be Malik. The finest dreads on me is not no sheep. I hit the lotto for 100, it's a sweep. That ass flat, so you know that cat's sweet. I don't do drugs and I don't pop pills, my nigga. I stay on course and I'm trying to make them figures. My dead homie, bless your boy, I'm getting bigger. I'm leaning sideways, drunk up off the liquor. I'm blowing blunts, back to black, I let it flicker. I'm overflowed, boy, you know I'm getting sicker. You hear the flow, and you know I'm getting richer. I tell these hoes it's not your money, get the picture. I tell these hoes not your money, get the picture. I'm in too deep. Mama said, boy, get off the street. I'm locked in with the gang, I'm in the street. Police tapping phones, yeah, they know it's me. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. Yeah, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. deep. Yeah. Catching cases, blow it, tell I'm in too deep.
Guys, on the Freestyle Friday. We over and out.